Boone the engineer.
Welcome back to the Unpleasant Thoughts. I'm your host Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
It's your boy Sly, the guy, no lie.
And we got another guest with us today. Let them know your name, where they can find you, and what it is that you do.
Boone the engineer. You can find me. I only have one social media. That's Instagram. That's Boone_the engineer. Pretty much it. There you go. Push record in the studio.
I mean, you're the engineer.
Yeah.
I got it.
yeah, I do that. And then I'm also a co-host on the Space Table.
Space
You
Table.
know what I'm saying?
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna jump to the questions. Like, you mind going back and give us a little background history of where you grew up at, and so how did you get into engineering? You can start with where you grew up at.
I grew up in Capitol Heights, Hyattsville, and Southeast. Literally, like
I know exactly what that is.
yeah, off Elvins. So like it was literally like I was here, because it's just life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm elementary school, I went to Bradbury, and then middle school went to Nicholas Owens. That was out Hyattsville. No, that's like
That's right. Mount Hyattsville. Yeah.
right across from PG.
Yeah, Hyattsville.
Yeah, and then high school, I went to Parkdale. 9th grade, got kicked out, went to Fairmont.
I got kicked out of Fairmont.
Yeah, Fairmont was cool.
I
I got
graduated.
kicked out of 9th grade in Fairmont.
Yeah, Fairmont was cool. The old Fairmont?
Yeah, the top floor. The full floor.
I
Four floors upstairs. Yeah, that shit was weird.
I graduated 08.
Yeah, I was 03. So old. I had a class. So on my schedule, I was reading my schedule wrong for like the half the year. Well, half my school year. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know that I didn't have A and B lunch together. I thought that's what I had, because I never thought that I had a class after that. The whole time I was supposed to be in a science class. That shit was at the basement, like at the damn bottom of the floor. So
All the lectures were downstairs.
yeah, downstairs, right? So when I found out, so the administrator come up to me, he's like, you know what, hell, you got 2 lunches. But this is like almost like 4 or 5 months in. So he was like, no, you need to be at such and such, this and this. So I go downstairs, dude tell me, why are you here? he said, you already failed.
You already failed, right? I'm like, shit, man. Took you off
Ain't
the
no way you can make this shit happen.
Yeah, he said, where you coming from? I said, lunch? He said, just go back. He said, just go back. He said,
Just
you're
going back
done.
and forth, man.
Yeah, he said, you take this class.
So what did
next
you
year.
do? You just kept going to lunch for the rest of the year?
Yeah. No, I went to the ROTC room.
I
I had RTC for 9th and 10th. That shit, it was sweet.
Mm-hmm.
9th or 10th, I got a little tired of
Yeah.
what I was into.
I got into the females. That's what made me stay at the ROTC.
That's what got kicked out of school.
Yeah. Man, that shit saved me from graduating because I was failing everything. But ROTC, because I took that class, it was an elective, and that made me, because I graduated with a 1.80. Some wild shit. Yeah, it was low.
Yeah. That's before the no kid left behind drink.
Man, I graduated the year before that happened. Yeah,
Yeah, I say it's just right before.
right before that happened. Yeah, because everybody had to wear uniforms after us.
My first year, I didn't wear a uniform.
Yup, 03. We got a reunion coming up. Parkville. I said, oh, shit.
Fairmont didn't even plan nothing.
No,
Yeah.
they got a whole new
Not our
school.
class, like shit.
They got a whole new school now.
This would be like 15. I ain't playing shit.
Yeah. Like, how did you get into engineering? Did you get it in school? Or?
Nah, so I had a motorcycle accident in 2011. And when I was on I don't want to say deathbed.
No, you're still here though.
Yeah, but when I was there, when I was finally getting my mind back to wherever it needs to be so I can think again, I was like, when I get up and walk, I'm gonna do something I've never done before. And it was one of two things. Either I was gonna learn how to play basketball with my left hand, or I was gonna open a music studio. And open the studio.
Yeah, I think it's just to have a choice.
Yeah. So
that's when you say you're gonna do something. You're gonna do something.
yeah, you're gonna do it. But so that's when I learned that there's no such thing as time. Like tomorrow doesn't exist. So why are we talking about it? You can plan, but it doesn't exist. Either you're gonna do it right now, or You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're gonna take your time.
You're gonna take your time, but it ain't gonna get done until a day that you think is gonna happen.
Day you may not get to see.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
cherish every moment, bruh. Cause it's been times where I've been in the music studios with sessions with niggas, and I'm sorry, I ain't gonna say niggas, but with people, and that's my last session with them. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I know that shit.
Yeah,
I got all your shit on my hard drive.
Yes, few of those. I had one to this day I generally hold to my heart. It was my brother Solo, his brother. So I would sleep. I had took all these sessions all day. And I'm like, man, I can't go no more, right? I'm going to sleep. So I just took a break for 2 hours. So I went to sleep. I saw my phone was blowing up. He was like, hey, what's up? I'm trying to get in the studio. But then I'm like, ignoring it. I'm not ignoring it. I'm just so tired. Yeah. So when I get up, I called the number back. He didn't answer. So about like an hour later, I found out he got killed.
Damn.
He was on the way to me, but instead he couldn't get in contact with me. He went over here with somebody else. People pulled up.
Jeez.
Yeah, and then like for a long time, even to this day, I try to answer my phone or text immediately back because I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta rule my people. Like, if you really text me. If I don't respond, call me. Like, you got to know this emergency. You send 2 texts back to back, I probably look at it. But if you call me right after that,
yeah,
pick up. Yeah, I know exactly what it is.
Because you ain't normally doing that.
Yeah, you know you ain't doing it. It's a pattern now. Yeah.
Yeah. But so I opened up a studio, and I didn't know anything.
Nobody in the family had like done any music?
Oh yeah, music.
Okay.
Yeah. Like my uncles played the guitar. My mother sings. She sang opera.
Oh shit.
My aunt, she also sings. She has an actual album she just redid. My aunt and Matt. I have like the music's in my family. Like, you know what I'm saying. So I was always around it, but recording it wasn't. And that happened because I was just like, I want to open a studio, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how I was gonna make money. I didn't know nothing. I was just literally.
Damn. So like, how did that process come about? Like, say you just thought about it. Like, what steps you took? Do you look for a place first? Do you buy the equipment first?
So it was like things aligned. Like, you know, you put something in the atmosphere. So
Manifestation.
yeah, it aligned. So I said, you know, I'm gonna do it. I didn't even have a name yet, so I said I'm gonna do it. I linked up with my man KB. He knew the studio shit, so he knew what to get. So I said, all right, look, here's the money. Let's get it. Tell me, you know, pointed out. We went down Chuck Levins, my man Ed Spence. Got everything straight. Then I'm getting all of this shit. I ain't even get the spot yet. I'm just getting shit. So I'm getting shit. Yeah, so I'm getting shit in my mother's basement. I'm putting all these boxes and shit. She just keeps seeing shit come. She's just like, you know what I'm saying? She's like, what is this? What is that?
What are you up to?
Yeah. She knew what I was doing, but it came in pieces. It didn't come like you have a studio with one big box.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So headphones came this day, the mic came. It was just like pieces every day. So open up the spot. Life happens. The dude that was supposed to run it couldn't run it, and you put all this money into a spot.
We gotta make it work.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there like, dude, we got these sessions, and you're not hearing nothing. I'm like, somebody gotta do it. So I'm sitting there, I'm pushing record, me and Big O. It was me, Tokyo Crow, Big O, Trey 5, Tizzle, the Big Paper Chasers, Mooney, Ziggy, Teamwork. I'm just naming the first people because these are the first group I've ever recorded, right? Marley Boy. We was all in the studio. I put this on my kids, right? They all looked at me and said, Boone, we know you some shit.
Damn.
But we gonna make this happen. I
Gotcha.
swear to you, bro. Trey 5 pulled up every day. Like, every day, bro. It was times where I'd be like, nah, get in there. We doing this every day. And as time went on, it got better. And then I started recording Glizzy Gang. I was recording Glizzy Gang, Bilal, and I was recording Slutty Boys all at the same time. Them doing their disses.
Yeah.
So I was recording this.
That had to been like.
Yeah. And we all had that same conversation, bro. Like, I'm like, look, man, I'm neutral.
Yeah, I'm a businessman.
I'm neutral, dude. I was like, I just push record. You know this. You know I'm not playing sides. So in the beginning, they had to learn that, and then they learned that.
Never you expected
but,
to at the same time.
But what's so crazy is that they were never beefing. It was just the heads of the situation that had their situation. So it made it like, all right, if you two at it, then we gotta be at it. The whole team, but it was never that. Because they all literally from the same spots. It's R1000, 37, they all literally, you know what I'm saying? So it was just, you know what I'm saying, and Aunt Lizzie, that boy. Man, when I met him at 19, I said, dude, you funny. I said, don't rap. Let me be your manager. Let me just manage you as comedy. Don't rap. And then look what he doing, bro. Yeah.
You get out of them just like that, just being funny. Just saying shit.
Yeah, man.
Just talking your shit.
And like I say, that happened, and then I'm just recording. I keep recording. People keep calling. I'm like, something's happening.
Somebody passing the message along.
Right. So it just kept going and going. Yeah. And then to this day, still.
Going and going. So how long you been doing it now? Probably what?
2011, November.
Damn, that's what? 12 years.
Yeah, November 2011.
So take us through like what exactly it is. You just press record. I know that's all you do.
Yep.
You don't
nothing afterwards.
Oh yeah, I do that shit.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying. But outside of that,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't. All right, for instance, right, you have to let a person be themselves. So I don't put too much into your track of me saying what you shouldn't do. What I do is I wait for you to do it, and then I say, all right, you should have said it like this. Or maybe if you say it like this might sound better. And then we try it. If it work, it work. It don't, it don't. And that's really it. And then outside of that, we'll sit there, we'll come up with a clean mix, and like how you want it, meaning breakdowns, or how you want it, and then boom.
Like, what would you say like your style is as an engineer? Do you use your own style, or do you usually work with other people's style?
I don't know. I have no clue, bro. To this day, I don't know. Like I said, it's just still going.
Whatever it is, it works though.
It works. You know what I'm saying? Like I've never
heard
been
your name a couple times.
Hell yeah.
Right.
But the cover in people's artists be on it, like, check out Boone. I heard your name plenty of times.
Trial and error. Trial and error. So like I had did that in my studio, then I moved to Midnight, and I was under Kev, Cosmic Kev.
Midnight Studios? The one right down the street? Yeah.
Right there, yep. I was with them. Shout out to them. And Kev, he was like, my nigga, you some shit. Real live, bro. He said, look, try this, try that. Real shit. And I'll be sitting there doing whatever I'm doing with a session or whatever. I'm thinking I'm cranking. He'll text me, try this. I'm like, you bitch. You know what I'm saying?
That's great though, because instead of just like you some shit and leave you hanging and tell you some shit, you're like, look, well, try this.
Try this.
I'm gonna help you out, but I'm tell you, it's some shit. Be a straight man with you, some shit. But try this. And if you can't try that and make that work, you some shit.
Yeah, you just don't care.
Yeah.
And the thing is that like, I feel like if I learned something that took me 20 years to learn it, why not tell you in 5 minutes?
Yeah.
So that you don't have to go through the 20 years that I just did.
I said,
You know
try
what I'm
and
saying?
error.
Yeah.
Here's the pamphlet, man. Just follow the steps by steps.
Yep, and a lot of it had to come with, as a man, to learn from another man, you have to become one submissive. A lot of men can't do that. And I'm not saying submissive to him, you have to be submissive to the situation at hand.
The knowledge, like they know everything. That's what the fuck up that.
And if you're going with that, I know it is, nigga, you know how many people I've been seeing get kicked out of situations? You know what I'm saying? And like for me, if I don't know, I just shut the fuck up. I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say, but then when you start talking, I'm like, wait a minute, maybe I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, all right, maybe he does know something or she does know something. And then, you know what I'm saying, go from there.
Yeah.
And it helps, bruh. And like I was telling you earlier, from when I very first got locked up, I learned early that you cannot be regular anymore. Your regularity is gone. Meaning, when I say by that, if you go to apply for a job, what's gonna happen? Yeah, how is you? Oh, everything lines up, sir, this and this, but your background says this, what's this? And you gotta explain what that is. That's where the irregularity comes in. Because it's 16 other people that had nothing. but what makes you different from them? And I had to learn that shit early.
You should qualify.
Man, early, bro. And I
have better qualification.
And then I had to learn like certain jobs I can't no longer have, certain shit that I can't no longer, like for instance, right? I have a theft charge, but how they documented it was eluding. This is out in Capitol Heights. I had a motorcycle. Well, I didn't. My cousin did. It's a long story. Anyway, I thought it was getting robbed. Right? I had just bought this clean ass Caprice. It was like a blue, but like I don't see no color. It was like a pearl blue.
Like some teal, like a teal.
It was like dark, like ocean blue. But it was pretty. I bought it from Pennsylvania. It had the underglow lights with the rims, the pipes. This shit was mean, bro. So we get the jump. We had the bike. We used to flip bikes. So we would get the bike, get a salvage, flip them. You know what I'm saying? So for this particular bike, we didn't flip it yet. And I told him, wait, Keegan, we going down Longmont, bro. And now Glacier.
Oh, man.
My nigga. I
look up the fucking laundry mat.
I said,
look up, bro. I'm right. I made it. We didn't even make it to Fable. We made it down. Yeah, we made it to the bottom. Nigga, I look up. I see it was like an old 86, like Chevy Blazer, like an old junk, bro, rusty looking. I look up, I see a full Windstar smacked out. I'm looking, I said, oh God, we about to get robbed, bro. It's because I had my Caprice, and so my cousin riding, he dropped the bike. We pick it up, I look up, I see the feds. Well, not the feds, I'm sorry, I see these cars. So I'm like, we about to get robbed. So I took my car key and I threw it. So I hear the, you know how like in your mind that flight shit?
Yeah.
So I look at my car, I say, run. I heard like the tires sprinting behind me. I said, run. I took my key, flung it, and just ran. I jumped like 3 gates. This box Caprice pulls up, smacked out, bro. This brother like Laura Croft. She was, dude, she looked like Laura Croft, bro. She gets out the jump, swatted out looking. Get on the ground.
Damn, they had that shit. Oh, they roll up undercover.
Oh, yeah, the box Caprice. Get on the ground, get on the ground. This partner, get on the car, get on the car. The partner, get on the ground. What the fuck am I doing? Something. So she come up, pick me up, nigga. I don't know how
she picked you up.
Yes, she took me by my drawers and my shirt, picked me up, boom, into a gate, bro. I get caught under the gate, some dirt and shit all over me. I'm not even mad because of who it was that did it. I was just
damn, go ahead, put that up on me.
Yeah. Dog. So yeah, man. Long story short, I had to eat it, and yeah.
So they gave you all them little minor charges with all that other shit.
I was facing 13.
Jeez.
I was facing 13. I had to physically do 8, and I would have done it that day. The dude's name was Judge Love. He showed no love. I came in that bit, bro.
He said, look at you. Yeah, got you.
Bro, I come in that joint, right? I have my lawyer. I'm thinking this is just a preliminary. I'm thinking this is just, yeah, these are your charges. You see you later.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So I'm thinking that's what I'm thinking this was today is. I get in there, bro. They're like, yeah, so either you sign it. I came in, the judge came out. He immediately, he said nothing. He pushed that little button that makes the whole courtroom go like, so nobody can hear nothing. So he pointed at me. He told me to come here, right? So nobody can hear nothing.
Yeah, cut all the audio.
Right.
Like the first thing he tell you take Laura out the room before you say anything.
Right. But my lawyer, she warned me. She said, he's not that one to play with. She was like, I don't know why they gave you this for your first charge. I'm like, fuck, I'm thinking it's just a preliminary. So I'm talking to him. You know what I'm saying? He looks at me, he says, look, your lawyer's gonna give you a piece of paper. Either you sign that paper or your 8 years starts right now. All right? I said, what you mean? I said, it ain't even my bike. He says, I don't care. He said, you here? This is your name on this docket? I said, yeah. He said, oh, all right. And he said, so who you with? I said, it wasn't mine. It was, you know what I'm saying, my cousins. It wasn't even mine. And he was like, where your cousin? Oh, hit. That's when that shit hurt, bro. I look around like, damn, he ain't here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's because somebody put something on me that wasn't, let's say this is a long story. But You know what I'm saying? He was like, sign that paper, 18 months probation, or you doing 8 years right now. Then my ego kicked in.
Oh, but I would say 18 months.
Nah, my ego kicked in.
Then they say, take that shit to trial.
I ain't gonna hold you. My ego kicked in, right? I'm like, what? All I remember is what was it? It was a Cameron song, and it was saying basically you don't cop a plea, something. That was some bar that he said, right? I ain't copping to nothing. He said, Salim. Dog, my ego kicked in, and that shit left instantly, bruh. When he said it again, and he said, I'm dead serious. He says, your 8 years starts right now. And then the sheriff came up. I said, oh yeah, but I paid for that.
Yeah, all right. This is reality.
He said that 18 months. I did 18 months probation, and yeah, life, man.
That do you think like doing that 18 months did it get your mind right? Like say most times they say rehab technically.
No. I told you I learned it early, bruh. Like early when I went in, I had on the Space Jams. What's the, I don't know what they are, the 11s?
Oh man, I don't know no shoes.
I just remember the Space Jams, that's all I remember, right? So I remember when I went in there, everybody kept telling me, oh yeah, young cuz, be easy, and then, you know what I'm saying, talking about my shoes and shit. So what the fuck are y'all talking about, right? Like this is my first, it was like some scared straight shit, my first time in. Like I saw the jump outs come in, they beat an African dude, he was naked in the shower and he wouldn't go to, he wouldn't go to his cell.
Damn.
He wanted to finish the shower. You know what I'm saying? So like my first day in, I see that. I see them jumping him and he's naked and they trying to tase him and mace him. And he's just dogging these niggas because he's naked and they can't get to him. So I see that, and then the next day we all go to our bond hearing. A dude had did something to a kid and everybody found out. So then when we get back to the jump.
How's justice?
Yeah, we get back to the jump, they dogged him. And I'm right there. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? So it's like you learn it early. Like I learned early that my life is different. So I have to live different. And I can't live under a law of somebody. And music to me is what takes me out of whatever system that can be created. Because you can't create this. It's like you can't. Just like this podcast, this episode, you cannot create it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's your shit. Nobody can come to you and say, oh nah, we're gonna do it like this. And if you don't do it like this, then this can't happen. It can't happen. That's why with music, I found that. You know what I'm saying?
Did you write at all?
Yeah, I used to. And then I did a song with one of my favorite artists to this day. I'm a biased Gorilla Zone. I did a feature with him, and he came through.
The hood nigga.
Yup.
Yeah.
It's my brother. We locked in still to this day. Locked in, bro. And like I say, it all came from a feature. And he came through, and I didn't see him writing nothing. I'm like, you ready? He's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm like, well, where's your verse? He said, I'm ready.
Where's your notes?
I'm like, so when did you hear the song? He said, I already heard the song. He said, I'm ready.
Shit.
Boom. You know what I'm saying? Another person that's like that is Big O. Big O don't write nothing. He just, if you ever watch him write a song, it's gonna make you mad. Cause he just walks like this the whole time.
Pacing.
The whole time, bro. Like that shit is annoying. Could you imagine just sitting here and we're just on the phone or whatever, and just somebody just keeps walking wall to wall.
Making you nervous. You okay, bud? Like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Good.
And then out of nowhere, he comes up, and it's like he's talking to himself the whole time. And then when he's ready, he'll lay out the whole shit, the whole song, not just the verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about with the harmonies, the everything. You can lay it out.
You know, put that pen to work for real.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah.
I'm gonna say this word like instead of oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for a reason. And then the half in the background is gonna be like this for a reason. You know.
Damn.
That makes it easy though, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I guess for him, because some people can't do that. Like Crow, he can't do that. Tokyo Crow.
I heard his name a couple times too before.
Yeah, he can't do that. He can write his ass out. I told him. That's a right fool.
I used to get writer's block.
Bars and bars.
Yeah, some people like to have it like that, like this is this and this is this and this is that. Now we come off the toe thinking. Tell me about the most challenging thing about engineering, besides pushing that button.
The company that the artist keeps. That I don't say that's challenging, but it can be. You know what I'm saying?
Or come and do a session, smoke 3 hours of the session up, then even record shit.
Not that.
Not even that?
Not that. No.
Damn.
I'm talking about like, say like if I'm recording you and you're in my session, and then your man's is over here making swerves. And people's pulling up to the spot. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That's no. Or if somebody got issues of whatever outside, they bring it inside. No. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that can be a challenge, but also it's the person's respect level for you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if I have respect for you, I'm not gonna come to you with a person with me, or if something's going on, I'm gonna say, hey, meet us over here.
Yeah.
You know,
see you afterwards.
Right.
After work.
Right, but then on top of that, even if they say meet me over here, and they explain to you what their situation is, it's still at your risk to go. You know what I'm saying? But I say just drive yourself and leave by yourself. Whoever you came with, you know what I'm saying? Because they're telling you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had, well, you know how that fame shit is. Like, when I was recording Trail and Northeast and Young Mo and them, like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a bad, I'm not saying they had trauma and issues, I'm not saying that, but what I'm saying is a name comes with things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All you got in order for is your name once you go back. You know,
yeah,
so you gotta stand on it.
Right, but it also comes with things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just because you hang around somebody now, you know what I'm saying? A person could be about something that everybody doesn't agree with, and because you're with them, now you with that shit.
Guilty by association.
Yeah. Yeah, like I had one situation where I was in the studio, not with them, I'm just throwing it out. I was in the studio, and this person doesn't even know to this day, and I'll never say it, but I had got a text. So I'm in the studio. I'm in the joint, I get a text. It's like, hey, Boone, where you at? And I was like, oh yeah, I just got into the studio. Oh yeah? Let me see a picture. Show me how it looks so I can see what my man is. But me and him good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, hey, let me see what my man is doing, this and this, so I can show him what y'all studio look like. So I took a picture and sent it to him. I sent it to him. He was like, and he sent it, and he called me back. He was like, all right, bet. Blah, I was like, blah, and left, right? Well, not left, but hung up the phone. So about 6 months after that, he came to me. And he was like, bro, be 100 with you. He said, we was about to run in that joint. But he was like, I remembered when he was like, they was outside of the studio, and the dude showed them what the pictures look like of the studio on the inside. So when they go in, they know what's
how to maneuver.
Right.
Grab what you gonna grab. Right.
So not grab what you grab what you get what you gonna get.
Gotcha.
It was one of them situations. So when he saw the picture of it, he was like, that junk look familiar, type shit. And then he called me. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Where you at? And I sent him a picture. And then he put two and two together. So I would have been in there, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. God works in mysterious ways, and angels are angels, however you look at it. You know, and whatever that situation was, I look at it like this. I saved them from whatever just happened. I saved them from what could have happened. And nobody knew.
Nobody knows, just because all we use that.
Mm-hmm.
That's a story for real. Do you think like working with a lot of artists can be dangerous?
Yeah. Yeah. But no. Like I say, it's all about how you move and how you are. If a person has a situation going on, for one, know where you're going. I don't care how long you've known this person, I don't care. Know where you're going, know what's going on. Like I tell my kids, so why would I not live that life? You know? So I would be like, oh yeah, what's going on over here? Now you know what? I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I will instantly say nah, or if I show up and shit different, I'm gonna instantly leave.
The vibes off in this motherfucker.
Yeah, there's with no love lost. I'm gonna still support you. I hope everything goes good. And when it drops, let me know. I'm assured. Like I'm 100%. I just won't be in it. You know what I'm saying? Like I had a situation where I got shot my man Swoose out. I ain't gonna hold you, Swoose. I went to his birthday birthday party / music video. I have never been around that many women in that one situation in my life. It was so many females. I had to FaceTime my girl and be like, hey, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know funny shit, but I know when this video come out, you're gonna be like, wait a minute.
You didn't say nothing about all these females.
Yeah, it was that many, bruh. I'm talking about, bruh. It was like we in the fucking we up in Maryland Live, and it was his birthday, so they was having a video shoot. So they was having all these, you know, girls bring a friend type shit, and it was literally just 5 dudes in probably like 20 girls. And then I'm talking about inside.
That's the fucking ratio I never seen.
Right, but I'm talking about all kinds though. I'm not just talking about one specific race. It was women in there that couldn't speak English.
Oh shit.
It was like they had a whole situation. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about like a good,
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Party time.
It was one of those, you know what I'm saying? And bruh, when I was leaving, it was like 20 more coming. I'm just like, oh, I gotta go, bruh. Like, it just
the devil's in the room, but it's not
Yeah,
angels in here.
What's the name of this video?
That's Foos? King's Foos?
What's the name of the video?
YouTube, King's Foos, shit. I gotta look. I don't want to touch my phone on the episode.
I look at my.
Yeah, King. Yeah, you want to see it? You go, oh, this is the one. Yep, I'm in it for 3 seconds. I did my cameo, and then when I looked up, I said, "Oh yeah, I'm gone." Nigga, it was 3 chicks. Started making out, and I already knew what was next. I said, "Yeah, I'm gone."
I think I might have stayed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be a little late, babe. My bad.
Yeah, but you be around some parties, bro. Like, I've been in situations where I've seen $2 million deals get denied. I'm talking about I come to you with a $2 million deal, you tell me no. I've been in situations like that. I've been in situations where we've been in Baltimore, and not Baltimore, sorry, Philly. Shout out to Philly. And we've been in situations with Philly where a situation goes so wrong that your best friend gets a nickname out of it.
Damn. We gonna call you this for life now, son.
Jet Riley. Yup, the Golden Jet. Jet Riley, bruh. Yup. And yeah.
Alright. I was saying, tell us about the space table.
Oh yeah. That's just one, man. We got the guy right there. P. Shout out to him. This is going, bruh. We got so the cast involves. The DJ is about that. P is, of course, he's the face, the host of it. Sherelle Rose, the co-host. I'm also a co-host. Lene, she's the manager of the situation. So people, when they want to call me for it, like, no, call her, please. She's the one that can talk to get on. Because I'm just going to tell you to talk to her and I'm just going to look stupid. You know what I'm saying? So, her, Clips, and Furry, them two are the goats behind everything you see. You know what I'm saying? Like,
magic happen.
Yeah, everything you see, bro. I don't know how it happens. I just show up.
I'm just here.
I show up and they say, dude, this is who we're interviewing, and there's no script.
Yeah, that's the best thing to me, though. No scripts.
No, there's no script.
A little natural.
Yeah.
100%. And then if they, you know, we have funny moments. Shit comes out. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
got some content.
yeah. And people find out secrets. I ain't gonna say secrets, but secrets.
I never thought about it, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. To see that.
Yeah.
Camera, that camera's still rolling? God damn.
But and that be the thing, I be forgetting. Man, dog.
That camera's still rolling?
That's how we ended up finding out. I don't do this. I did it once. I tasted deodorant on accident. Because I licked the armpit. It was
you was bound to get something from there.
Yeah, but it was a story behind it. Check it out. Check it out. Link in my bio. Check it out. You'll find out the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Describe a time like you had an engineer problem, and I know things can go wrong.
Shit, many, bro. With that computer crash.
Oh yeah.
Shit don't save. The worst ever situation I've been in. Avery, shout out to you, salute to them, RIP. In 808.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know he was there, bro. So I put a shade on for this. So I was in the studio, bro. We go out to LA. It was me, D Black, Young Chris, Rich, my barber. We go to LA. You know, like how when you get your tickets, I get my ticket, you get your ticket. So
yeah.
we going back, but we're not on the same shit. So
yeah.
So I get a text in the morning. I was supposed to leave at 9 in the morning or 11 in the morning. I get a text saying that my flight was delayed till like 1. And that's when everybody was pretty much leaving. So we all left together. We get there, come to find out my flight don't have a pilot. So they was like, yeah, your flight's going to get pushed back until 10 tonight, something like that, like 10 tonight. So I call my brother up, Kondo. I call him up, your producer. He's from here, he moved to LA. I'm like, bruh, we was in the studio for 2 days with this man. So I'm like, look, I'm tired, you know what I'm saying? But I can't stay here, you know what I'm saying, in the airport for 12 hours.
Yes,
so
as long as Leo.
So they gave me a voucher. I never used it. But it's the reason why. But I never used it, but they give it to me. So I call Kondo. I'm like, bruh, you know, XYZ told me what happened. I said, I'm about to get an Uber to you. I'm gonna stay with you. We're gonna go to the studio. And then I'm gonna just fly home after that, right? It's like that. So we get to the studio, we make a beat at his house. We get to, you know, we made a beat for Sherelle Rowe. So we're making this beat for her. We finish the beat. We get to the studio, we're recording the beat. As we're recording it, it's like we're upstairs and you can see a window and you can see downstairs how they get to like the back part of the studio, of the building. So we hear people yelling, but like off some like you know how people when they talk about sports, it's not don't sound serious, it just sounds like they're just yelling, like getting loud. Yeah, so they going back and forth, right? We hear it. So we just keep recording. And then we hear it getting louder, like more people now. So then we're like, nah, that ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So we just still recording. We're doing this for like a good 20 minutes, bro. Like, we're still literally like, do that hook over, do that part over. We're literally like in, you know what I'm saying? Headphones on, all that shit, bro. We're going through this shit. All I hear is, no, how could this happen? I'm like, nah, bro, something's going on. So we look out the window, bro. All I know is I heard people say, how can a candle do this? Nigga, it was a fucking, like, it was all white smoke, like a cloud coming from underneath of us. Like a whole, like I don't even know how to explain this shit, bro.
Basically on the cloud, that's how much smoke.
It was so much smoke, bro, like just coming out, bro. And I'm like, fuck. Like, we all just like panicked. So Kondo, he's grabbing shit. I turn around, I grab my book bag. Yeah, I grabbed my book bag and my vest, and I run outside, and I threw on my shit. Like, I didn't even run outside. I grabbed my shit, Kondo's grabbing shit, me and him leaving together. So like, right as we turn around, this dude kicks the door in. Like, it's a fire, get the fuck out, type shit, right? He kicks the door in, we grabbing our shit, I grab my shit. When we run out, it's just black. Like, you can't see shit. And the fire, I wasn't next to it, but I felt it.
Feel the heat.
Yeah.
Motherfucker on fire.
Yeah, it was like, by the time we found out it was a fire, it was like
already blazing.
Yeah, it was like done. I'll show you the video. It was done, bro. So like, I don't see shit. All I know is I just run. And I'm running and I'm not hitting nothing. That's all I know. I'm running, I'm not hitting nothing, and then I see a door and I run downstairs. Like, it was like an opening. And it was like, you know how like you just muscle memory, I guess, from how we came in? I just randomly so as I'm running, I see the stairs, I take 2 steps. This big ass just come from underneath the stairs, and it came like up. And I felt like all that shit, bro. Like, I felt like I was in the fire. I jumped down like, it had to be, I probably took like 3 stairs up a whole flight. I jumped and just landed and threw all my shit, right? So people pick me up, they're like, you good? I'm like, I turn around, I'm like, where the fuck condo at? And then now by the time I turn around, there's more shit coming out, and it's bigger. So I'm like, yo, like, where the fuck is condo? Like, I'm like, yeah, I gotta go back. So I'm running back up the stairs. As I take 3 steps, somebody grab my leg, another dude grab my arm and shit. I'm like, nah, I got, you know what I'm saying? So, dog, like, probably like 2 minutes later, this nigga come running out. He's running out. This boy, he was the hero, bro. He came out holding my cell phone, my charger, and all my weed, bro.
He said, I got this shit, I got the push shit.
He's just like this. He came running out like this, bro.
He said, got my push shit.
He had the weed, my phone. If I didn't have my phone, cause my Cash App was locked.
Oh man.
My plane shit is on the phone. Like I was just done.
You were stranded, technically.
Yeah, I was stranded, bro. And he come running out. That and then Avery, we found out later on died. He died in the fire downstairs.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know if, well, I'm not gonna speak on it. He died downstairs, long and short. And that hurt, cause it was like we was all outside and everybody kept saying, where's Avery? And everybody said, maybe he went to the store. The whole time we was outside and he could have been screaming inside, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But I can say almost that part, but you know what I'm saying? I just
had to put
that was the
thoughts in there, you like, damn.
Yeah, that was the worst. That was the worst studio situation I've ever been in. Yeah.
It's like a movie.
It was, bro. It was. It was. Then the police came. I was so fucked up. I didn't even file a report. I left. Everybody was all like, this and this, and they didn't get this. So I had all my weed on me, right? I had like half a pound. I get the TSA. My mind is already gone. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I just didn't think. Come through the jungle, right? The dog was sniffing me and shit. The dog was on me because I smelled like burnt wire and shit, right? So I'm like, I sprayed myself with cologne, but I know I smell like fire. And I'm coming through TSA smelling like fire. And like, so.
They're like, damn, it's a bomb threat for real.
Right, so I'm just, so like the first TSA dude, he kind of smelled me, but I had to explain to him, I said, dude, look, it was a studio fire, it just happened, it's gonna be on the news tonight, right? And then he was like, oh, that was you? That's what you mean? Because, you know, they send the alert on the phone.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It didn't say studio fire, it just said 3-alarm fire type shit. I said, yeah, I was there. I was like, and he was like, oh man, look, get to your shit. Like, he was understanding. So I go through this white lady, we come up to them, they gotta run through things to get to the conveyor. So we're walking up, these dogs come up, this white lady comes up, she says, what is all of this? I don't like this and this type shit, right? Like her privilege came out, too much dogs. I said, that's funny. I said, every time I walk through, I get stopped. She was like, what? I just said it as a joke. Like, I'm in line, bruh, what bag goes through. I do this shit all the time, retreat. So I'm not expecting nothing. Dog, my shit get pulled over, bro. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Mind you, I know what's in the bag. I got like half a pound. I'm like, fuck. My heart is just like, you know what I'm saying? So, feds come. This big ass white dude, they take a piece of thing, wipe it down, and it was like, oh nah. You know what I'm saying? This is weed. Open it up. He was like, smells good. And he closed it, looked at her and was like, not enough. They put that shit back. It was like, yeah, we stopped you because you had soap in your bag. And the soap was the reason why they pulled my shit over. They gave my weed back. Nigga, at this time, the entire airport staring at me because
you just got stopped.
Everybody saw it. And my gate to my plane is at TSA. So everybody saw it. So I get on the plane, everybody's looking at me like some El Chapo nigga, right? So I'm sitting down, everybody just staring at me like people afraid to sit next to me. It was like that type of shit, right? So I get on the plane, we're flying, this Spanish lady sitting next to me, she was like, I have to ask, she couldn't even really speak English. She said, I have to ask, why did they stop you? And I told her. And she was like, you didn't go to jail? I was like, I'm right here with you. Like,
right.
Yeah. She said, so there's a half a pound right there? I said, yes, it's right there.
She wanted to say, shit, let me buy some right now.
Nah, cause she was so afraid of getting deported. Cause I was telling her like by law, you can do certain shit.
Yeah. That's crazy. What would you say is like your most successful engineering project?
Project?
Yeah. Or engineering, just in this, what's most successful for you for it?
Can't say project, can't say situations.
You can do situations.
Gorilla Zoe and Big O studio session. Gorilla Zoe and Tokyo Crow. Well, when he was there with us, but I can't talk about that. Cause that's something. But with Jet Riley, you got a feature with Sherelle Rowe. To me, I told you, Toki, he is my favorite artist. So for him to be with who I started with, like I said, I don't mean to sound biased. Like he is my favorite artist. So when I have my favorite artist with the people that literally started
Coming with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, damn, we were really coming up.
Mm-hmm. And that comes with, up and down.
So you got any projects coming?
Myself, I'm trying to drop one. It's called the Quarantine Throwaway. Been trying to drop it for 3 years.
Yeah, you did quarantine.
I don't know how to. All I know is how to do music. I just know how to record. I don't know how to drop. I don't know how to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I just focused so much energy into that I didn't. You know what I'm saying? People like, all you need to do is this. That sounds simple to you. Yeah.
Your mind, you probably, I could do that, but it's like, you probably don't want, you got to process in your mind yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, and I always fuck up. So I just be like,
All right. Give me your top 5. I'm gonna jump to my top 5 for you.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5 people you would love to engineer for, dead or alive.
Yeah.
Dead or alive. Don't be in the box.
No. What's crazy is rap isn't even my favorite. It's tough because Bon Jovi.
Oh, shit, yeah. Hold on.
Shit. I don't want to say Drake. That's 2. Prince.
Prince? Okay.
Prince. Fucking Little Richard. That's just for a reason.
That's my shit though.
That's for a reason.
Is that for a reason?
That's for a reason. Yep. Because the whole time, I believe you're not successful until you can make everyone around you successful. We would have never known who the Beatles were. We would have never known who. What's his name? Mickey? I forget his name. You would never know who James Brown was. You would have never known who. Shit, I can go forever, bruh. Like he put all of them on. Yeah, but he don't get the recollection for it. Yeah, but
Cause I'm the originator.
Stole it from me. Is it Mickey Rooney? Is that his name? Mickey Rooney. That's what he put on, I guess. But let me see. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony.
Okay. Bon Jovi, Prince,
Little Richard. Bone Thugs-n-Harmony. The last one. It was crazy. The Richard part wouldn't even be for music. It would be for knowledge. Shit. This is a tough one. Cause I already did songs with Zoe. Shit. That last one, I don't know.
Country, opera, rock and roll,
I don't know.
pop.
If it was possible, if it were possible back in the day, it would have been some like Mozart or some shit like that.
So I'm already playing the keys.
Something that stands forever. Like it will never die.
Man, this shit don't die. I still hear this shit.
It will never die. Yeah. Something like that. If it was possible, you said dead or alive.
Yeah.
I was when you're engineering, what like presents the biggest challenge? Like maybe it's like the person too loud, not loud enough, or like it's just they all like.
The biggest challenge is the vibe. It's all the vibe. It has nothing to do with talent. The vibe makes the song. Like, you can be talented as hell, you can sing like shit, but if you'll vibe off in the studio, then yeah, it's gonna be a shitty song.
Yeah.
Like, or it ain't gonna be what you want.
Like an artist performer or artist that makes great music but not a great performer.
Mm-hmm. Right. Like that. It's like, it just throws everything off. Like, you can have a hit, but if you can't perform, it looks stupid.
It looks stupid, right?
That's why I hate performing.
Like, for example, somebody sound like they reading off the paper.
Oh yeah.
They rapping.
Like,
Oh yeah. I'm the worst. I'm the worst performer ever, bro. We had a song we did. I forgot I was on the song. I was at the bar getting a drink. I heard the song come on. I see Big O and everybody on stage singing the song, and the whole time I'm on the song, but I'm like, this song sounds familiar. I'm like, oh shit, it's me. And then I'm like, everybody's looking for me and shit. I run up to the stage. I had the song on my phone, so I'm reading it. And then I hit the button because it was dimming, and it went to the wrong song in the middle of me.
Rapping.
Yeah.
You say, you know what, this is not for me.
No, it was like you would never perform me again.
They're like that.
Yeah, I've been like that.
You gotta know your limitations.
Yeah. Oops.
Another top 5 for you. Top 5 places you would love to travel and make a name for yourself, like as an engineer.
Travel and make a name for myself?
Like as an engineer, like you would make a stamp, like you from, like you got the Metro Boomers in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Make a stamp for yourself there.
Shit, I already did. Atlanta, LA, Nashville, Philly, well, Chester. I don't know. I just go where the money calls me. Hey, we got a studio session over here, and no, I don't know. It could be in Norway. I don't care.
Yeah.
As long as everything lines up, I'm there.
Got you.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think, like, as far as like traveling? Do you have to accustom yourself to other people's sounds?
No.
No.
No. People call you for a reason.
Got you.
It's whatever you're doing that they're not doing.
Yeah.
So whatever you're doing, do it.
No shit.
Don't worry about what this. You know what I'm saying? If people are calling you, it's specifically for a reason. They already called them. They already work with them. They've been working with them.
Got you.
You see what I'm saying?
That makes fucking perfect sense.
Then your phone ringing, and guess who's not?
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Just in your lane, bruh. And that shit will take you where you want to be. And it ain't going to be like to where you're being strung and pulled over here and pulled over there, because it's your lane. And I'm not doing it, or I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? And people call, hey, can you do this? No, I can't make it. Or, yeah, I'll be there. And then if you be there, try to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you really try. Because if you don't, people notice.
Yeah.
They notice you weren't there.
You be like, yeah, I'm here, but I ain't here.
And then when it's your situation, guess what? You gonna notice. Yeah, they ain't dead. But, I mean, life, you know, life has what life has. So sometimes, like, I had this one promoter, she was beefing with me, bruh. Blade. You know Blade, CEO Blade? She was beefing with me for a second. Shout out to her, that's my sis. Dog, I was on the way to her to do a show with her. I told her I was on the way. The second I got in the car, bro, my starter went out. Like, the jump started. Launching, bro. Yeah. It was like, so like what happened was the starter came on, but it wouldn't disengage. It was like it kept spinning. Yeah. Yeah, bro. And I was just like, damn, I missed Big O show because of that. I fixed the starter and it still broke again. And the hell's a long story. But I missed that show with him and it was a 420 show he had with Mercedes and Ginger. I missed that one. And then yeah. I think that's part of the reason why I missed that other one. The poetry, something that they was talking about, yeah.
Damn, I had that before Carl Palmer's for sure.
It was my starter. And 1,500?
Yeah, I know about that shit. That is the car. You can't start without it. You gotta engage.
It was you want your car to work?
Yeah. Fuck one if you want it to work. Yeah,
because it almost fucked up the flywheel. So it's like, you want your shit to work? And B had to pick me, dog. I almost got into I'm a cool guy. But when I jump out Like, if you pull me out of my element or my character, it's for a reason that me and that dude was face to face, bro. People up. Just get in the car and check. Dog, he told me he wasn't about to work on my car yet. I said, whoa, no.
Not if I paid you.
No, sir. Not if I paid you and you told me this and this. No, sir.
Come back Thursday. No, motherfucker, today.
Man, and my car's been here for 5 days?
Oh, yeah, it's too long.
Too long?
For the starter, nigga. Just open it up.
Start up.
Yeah.
No, sir.
Just open it. You got any, like, memorable stories from the studio?
Many. So many. So many. Good and bad. So many, bro.
You did good.
So many. You were good. So
you told me the 5 to 20 women. I was like, yeah, this is a great fucking session.
Oh yeah, that. Oh, you know that was the music studio.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, now that I've seen a female do some wild shit for. It had to be about 15 of them. I didn't physically see it, but she was doing some wild shit. It was consensual.
She was doing some wild shit.
Wild shit. And this rap group wasn't even like known. Like they're at the time. But I'm like, damn, if it's like that, you know what I'm saying? And then we go out of town, groupies. I've had that. I've dealt with that. That's some shit you cannot control. You can't that. Be careful with that shit, bro. Because a woman. I'm gonna say this: a female you're messing with, you can kind of dictate. Not even dictate. Y'all can come to amends of something. Mm-hmm. A groupie, well, no, you can't. They're there. They're popping up. I've had stalkers.
Damn, stalkers.
Yep. When I was with TTO, when I was with a rap group, I was with my kids. I was with Tokyo Chrome. This random chick it was a 703 number, which is hitting me. Talking about, yeah, I'm having the baby, and it's yours, and I'm keeping it. Like, huh? I don't know nobody. I was like, I don't mess with nobody in Virginia. Like, so I knew something was up. And for like 3 months, bro, I was getting calls, I was getting sonograms, I was getting all kind of shit, bro.
She's out there editing the fucking joint.
3 months, bro. No, she wasn't editing. They were real. They were real. But the thing is that we did a show, and we dogged that joint. And that shit was crazy. TTO was fun. But we had fun. We did a show. It turns out she fell in love with me because I did a hook. It was a song called Fuck These Niggas we did. I did the hook. She liked me on the hook. And they said that, so what happened was her best friend ended up getting my phone number, calling me and telling me that she was like on some schizo shit.
Oh, that's a best friend for real. She's like, shit, you never did do this to everybody. So.
Yeah, she said she's done it before. Yeah, she said she's done it before, but she was really pregnant, and she was really pregnant, but not by me, by somebody else. And that she ended up, you know what I'm saying, working shit out with her, and she ended up getting checked in somewhere. But, yeah. She was like, yeah, I went to IHOP. And I was like, you saw me in like they real shit.
Oh, she was the share location for share locations.
She was she came to the studio. She waited outside of the studio because the girl was telling me, she was like, she stood outside of your studio for 8 hours.
I ain't standing nowhere for 8 hours.
Not standing, she was in a car.
I don't even like being over for 8 hours besides not even work. Fuck.
I'm like, how did you know that? She was like, I had to pick her up. I had to come and get her and tell her to leave. I'm like, damn, but she didn't have my number until she got my number.
See, I ain't gotta wait no more. I'm gonna stay outside.
Yeah, that's wicked, bro.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I want to be
Groupies, yeah, no stalker.
No,
they might be one
I'm
of the same.
I'm more based off of crowd reaction versus studio reaction. So like when we do in the studio, when we go out and I see it presented to the masses. Like when we did the Fillmore, dope. When we did the Howard, dope. Like sold out, dope. With Big O.
Like, does it feel? I know it does. Like, how does that make you feel? Like you get to hear that baby you made. You know what I'm saying?
And you hear the whole crowd.
Everything I put together that work.
Yeah, and man, brother, you hear the whole crowd just singing the songs that we literally just sat and recorded, and they're really singing this shit. They turning up to this shit. They smoking to this shit. The whole crowd. I'm talking about a sold out show at the Howard, like twice.
The Howard big as shit.
Yeah. People upstairs.
Oh, usually don't have upstairs up there like soda like that most times.
I'm telling you, bro.
That is, yeah.
The whole crowd, hey, you know what I'm saying? Downstairs smoking with celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Like, to me, like it's just going. It's just.
Have you ever been like starstruck?
Yep.
Besides Zoe?
100%.
You be like, I can't believe you even talked to me, son.
Nope, he didn't even talk to me. That's the crazy part.
Damn.
I was on some man, dude. I turned to a star. Like a star. I was really starstruck. No, Nelly. I was with and that's what's crazy. Gorillaz was on tour. Do you remember the Flow Rider TLC Nelly tour?
Hell yeah, I remember that.
Right? So I was with them when we all went to the Jiffy Lube. I couldn't go on tour because I just had my daughter. So I had to do whatever was close. I can pull up.
Vicinity.
Yeah. Right. So the Jiffy Lube was one. And then right after the Jiffy Lube, COVID hit. So we go to the Jiffy Lube. I'm sitting with T-Boss, her son. I'm sitting with Chili. I'm then everybody at the table. Jaquan.
Damn.
Flow Rider was like walking back and forth. And who else was it? It was the Nelly dancers. It was the dancers. Like that was cool. I didn't even know I was eating next to T-Boss because she gained weight. I didn't know it was her.
And you just say,
but I knew that was Chili.
Yeah.
But, so
you said I ain't put two together.
Yeah. and then T-Boss ain't like me because I smoke weed. So she was like, no, I can't be around you. Like that type of shit.
You said she had a kid though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
But it had nothing to do with the kid. That's how she is. Yeah, I wasn't even smoking next to her. I smoked outside like an hour ago.
You came back with the smell?
No, it's just that she saw me smoking, so she knows I smoke.
Shit.
Right.
That's just what?
Weird.
Right. I didn't even know what to say.
So look, they go on stage, right? First Flow Rider go on stage. No, Gorillaz go on stage, go on stage, throwing t-shirts. Then Flow Rider go on stage, just squirting everybody with the water hoses and shit. Then TLC goes on stage, and they go on stage. They wanted all us to come off stage. So when she comes back, I take pictures with Chili. I took pictures with Chili. I took pictures with Flo on stage. When I was out back, I was smoking with Flow Rider and Nelly's, but I don't want to say his, but
this man's.
Nigga, that was the best part. That was the
being
best
part of the circle.
That was the best part, bro. Like out of all of that shit, I'm smoking with Nelly's cousins. His I don't want to say riders. I don't know what the technical term of it is. But if something go down, they don't want to take care of it.
Security.
You can say that.
Security.
And Flo had his security. I'm talking about these ain't no regular security, bro. These is like 7'5", like
yeah.
Like
if you run toward them, you can cha.
Yeah, like so funny story about that, right? So anyway, I'm smoking with them, whatever, right? When we leave, Flo, they all got in their cars and left one of their bodyguards.
Oh shit! He didn't left security.
He was mad. So we get in the car with us, Kirk, and the whole time, right? He's going back and forth, man, these niggas leave me, this, all that shit, right?
I'm the motherfucking nigga.
Right. So we get hit by a car, another car hit us.
Oh shit.
Other dude hop out off some, man, what the fuck, bro? This and this, all this wild shit, right? He's screaming and shit. This other dude, I get out the car. My man Brandon Boone, he goes smack at the dude. I say, bro, calm down, you on parole. You know what's gonna happen. Yeah. Calm down. You know they're gonna call the feds because of just an accident. Like if you hit them, just go in there.
Yeah.
Right? I said, just chill out. He said, man, fuck all that.
Yeah,
and I did this the whole time. The big nigga, the security guard, it took him 3 minutes to get out the car because he was just
wobbling.
Trying to get out.
Hold on, bitch, you got me fucked up.
When he finally gets out and stands up, bro, the entire situation shuts down. The dude turns into a whole...
Excuse me, sir.
Literally.
Did I hit your car?
Literally. The dude was so mad, he didn't even care about the accident no more. I'm talking about when he got out of that car, bro, when he saw that whole car rock, he stood up. And then we left there, we all went down to this restaurant over there by the Capitol, and I took a shot with Flow Rider. I was determined. I said, look, I ain't got but $20 in my name. I'm with millionaires.
Yeah.
I have $20 in my name. So what I did was, I went in, because I know Zoe, and I made like cool with his men, so they were familiar with me.
Yeah.
So we showed up. I said, look, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna call my man to come pick me up, but I'm going to take a shot with Flo Rida. So I took my last $20. You know what I'm saying? They ain't take my $20. So they did the shots. They said, how many we need? They didn't care I was there. He was just like, go around. So everybody took any shot. So when it was over with, I walked up to him and gave him $20. And I was like, hey, that was for my shot I took. Thanks for blah, blah, blah. And I left. And he followed me on Instagram.
Oh, shit. You gave him $20?
Uh-huh.
That's some real shit.
Yeah. I said, yeah, this is for my shot.
He probably just like, yeah.
Then he followed me on Instagram.
This is for the tip I was gonna leave.
Yeah, he didn't even care. He said, what the fuck is this for?
Yeah.
I said, that's for, I just took a shot. He said, what shot? I said, well, all of us. He was like, you did? I'm like, yeah, this is my $20 for the shot. He was like, I said, I don't know how much it is, but here. And he's just like, all right, dap me up. And I left.
Damn, that's some real shit right there.
Mm-hmm. You always gotta pull your weight, bro.
Yeah.
I don't care what you think somebody has. I don't care what you could be around people that you think are millionaires. I don't care what you think. Pull yours, cause they're gonna pull you with them.
Yeah. They're gonna respect that more.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna ask. This motherfucker that probably know my whole life don't probably never do that. You know what I'm saying?
You'd be surprised, bro. And it'd be the ones that you just met yesterday that'll do way more for you than the nigga you knew for 30 years.
Yeah. That's all the comfortability game, though. Everybody just get comfortable in such situations.
Yeah. Well, I won't say comfortability. I would say waste of time.
Yeah.
Have I wasted my time talking to you? Because if not, then I can talk to you.
Mm-hmm.
But if so, what the fuck we talking about?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And when you talk to people that own companies, they don't have time. There is no time for, unless they fuck with you, there's no time for a real sit down.
Real personal talk.
And the only way you're going to get that real talk out of them is if you come into their environment. Meaning, whatever they have going, you have to come to them, sit with them during their terms. Then you can learn. And it's the way it is. You know what I'm saying? You want to ride this wave. You know what I'm saying?
Catch the wave.
Yeah. And that's how I was down in Atlanta with Lil Durk. And we shot a video with his daughter in it. With Durk didn't get in it, he had a studio session. And it was a dude named Slum God Trav. It was his video. Big Block was there. We had to record him. I was in Triangle Studio. I thought it was Future. I just saw a Lamborghini truck pulling up.
4 or 5 hoes in Lamborghini.
I thought it was Future, but the whole time it was Lil Durk. Yeah, that was cool. Almost got in a fight with what's her name? Candy. Candy's
From FWV?
Almost got in a fight with her dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost got in a fight with her dude. It was we was out Atlanta. I ran into Benzino. We went to a club. I ran into him. I said, "What's up?" I was like, "Block." So I get to talking to him. I was like, "Yeah, I was with D Black." I was like, "And BZL." So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? This and this. Oh, my man Chulo. Then, you know what I'm saying? Doing that. So I give them my card. I said, "This is us." The next day, we go to the spot. We get there. We see Benzino parking his car with his girl in a white 550. And they had the mink on. I seen him. I said, "Hey, Zeno, what's up, man? Remember I was with?" He said, "Yeah, you was last night right at the club." I was like, "Yeah, that's us."
Oh shit, as long as they remember, something's
right.
like, nah.
And he remember. I said, "Yeah, man, I remember you." I said, "Yeah, man, blah, 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 something, everybody going." He said, "Oh, yeah, you coming in?" I said, "Yeah." So he's like, "All right, bet." So I'm in line. As we're talking, and then this girl taking forever to get out the car. So me and him are just talking. So the line is kind of moving. So he's kind of moving with the line because he's like, fuck her kind of.
Yeah.
So me and him are just talking as he's walking up. And then her girl gets out with her friends or whatever, they get out the car. They come up to him. By the time the line is like, you can kind of see the entrance. So he's like, "All right, I see you on the inside." I'm like, "Bet." So I turn to my man, and we talking. And then like behind me, like 15 other people didn't even know me, was talking to me just off of that. And then one of the dudes knew me. His name was Handsome Baller. He was off Love and Hip Hop.
Okay.
So he was with the group. So me and him get to talking. And then everybody else, because of that, get to talking to us. So when we get to the door, I'm about to pay my $20 to get in. He said, no, you good. Like, "I see you use for such and such." I said, "Yeah." He said, "No, y'all good." He said, "Who with you?" I turn around, there's like, I said, "Yeah." He said, "All right." Oh, so we all get in. So I'm in the jump, right? I had to use the bathroom. This is how the fight almost started. So I had to use the bathroom. I'm down the bottom of the bathroom upstairs. So I'm asking the waiter, where is the bathroom? He's pointing to it. So as he's pointing to it, I'm looking, and Candy's just like staring, like in my direction. I'm not gonna say at me.
Yeah,
but
just looking at the general direction.
Right. So I guess whatever he felt because the whole time I'm trying to find the bathroom.
You looking up, then y'all lock your eyes and shit. He like.
Right, but the bathroom was literally where she was, like right behind her. So I'm like, all right. So he's like, so I go upstairs. When I go upstairs, his little ass hit me with the shoulder jump.
Oh yes.
Yeah, one of those. So, but I had to piss.
I'll be back.
So I go in the bathroom, right, and I hear him whispering to his men, like the bodyguards. I hear him whispering. So I take my piss, and at the time I'm about to text Black, like, bruh, when I open this door, it's about to go down type shit. As I'm texting him, my phone died. I'm like, fuck. So I know what's going on outside of this door. I'm like, when I open this door, we locked in.
Yeah.
I'm not going like a bitch, but these niggas is like 7 foot
They bodyguards.
even. Yeah, it's like 3 of them. So I'm like, bro, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hit somebody in the lip. As long as I get one of them in the lip, that's all I'm good.
Leave my mark. Pow. Somebody gonna say,
yeah, I was gonna leave. So I come out to jump off. I first meant to jump off. I remember the movie Hurricane when he's in the mirror getting himself ready and shit. I was like that inside the bathroom.
Go ahead and do this.
I was hyping myself up. I said, bro, you gotta go out the bathroom, my nigga. You ain't a bitch. I'm talking to myself, right? So I open the door. They staring at me, bro. I walk through. I just walk. And nobody to do shit. It's like they just, like, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit. Like they just move. I just.
You say, see you guys later.
Yeah, bro. But in my mind, I'm like, oh, it's about to go down, bro. I'm looking around like, ain't nothing I can pick up. Because it's a bathroom, there's nothing in here. And at first I thought it was going to blitz the door. So I locked it. Bro, yeah.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do. At least you was precautious.
Yeah.
What do you see yourself in the next 5 years? As far as engineering and everything you got going on?
Don't know. I don't plan. The second I start planning is the second everything falls apart. I never planned to see it with you. Happened,
yeah. We heard your name plenty of times. And then we met at the event. I was like, that's fucking crazy.
Happens.
It happens.
I don't plan. Because the second I plan, I'm going to put a goal up, and the goal is not going to get accomplished, maybe. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, I'm going to feel fucked up.
Yeah, I do that too. I get disappointed. I kill myself with that shit.
You feel fucked up.
Yeah. You looking at stuff going like, damn, you're not this, you're not that. But the whole time you just that person just moving in life.
Right. And that's why I had to log off Instagram once. Because I'm thinking that all these niggas is moving. You niggas ain't moving. They look good on
They look good. That's like going by the car, take a picture, like I said, with the Lamborghini. You could have big shit like, I'm taking a picture of this car, take a picture of this car, take a picture of this car, and just have a flashlight on Instagram. But that's not the life you live.
Nope. And it took me to learn that. You know what I'm saying? And when these people that I'm looking up to is like, also, not on broke shit, but looking for help, I'm like, I thought you figured it out.
I'm not trying to, I got paid like probably $500,000 in taxes.
Oh man, that
niggas be owing taxes like motherfucker.
When you hang around rich people, bro, they have shit that you're glad you don't have.
Right.
Nigga, oh man. I mean, imagine what somebody was paying in taxes. Like,
you wanted to make.
Fuck no, bro.
Like you wanted to make.
No, bro, no. That shit is no. Taxes is,
Taxes is taxes.
And don't pay it, see what happens.
Yeah, you know what happens.
See what happens.
You gonna sit down. They don't get nobody get that shit. You sit down. For real. They make us sit. You enjoyed that money while you was out. You wanna enjoy it inside this motherfucker.
Wesley, bro. Only person that can do it is Martha.
Yeah, Trump trying to get out of this motherfucker right now too with his shit.
He ain't going to jail.
I know, he trying to get out of his shit.
Yeah, he ain't.
They been doing that's the longest taxes I ever seen in my life.
He's not going to jail, bro. For what? What? You know, he's not going to jail for what?
He owns too much shit.
Not even that.
He know too much shit.
Knows too much shit.
I was just the president. I know too much shit.
Knows too much. Epstein, you think you don't know that guy? He knows that guy.
Nobody know him no more.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? He knows some shit. So if he has all this shit on you, you think you gonna lock him up? Who? You know, nigga, I know what you did last week. You're not touching me.
That's best friends telling best friends. Might tell your business. I know all your business. What the fuck you about to do?
Yup. He ain't not going to jail. He might be president again.
I said the same
He
shit.
definitely is the type to tell that shit though.
Yeah.
But he's gonna talk about
He gonna
it.
talk
to it.
You know, with no hesitation. He don't give a damn.
Don't give a fuck. I'm going down. We all going down.
So can you get mad at that? It's like, can you get mad at somebody for being who they are?
Hell no, everybody knew he was.
I mean, everybody know who he is.
Everybody know he was. I already came out and told you. I like money. I don't give a fuck what you are.
Just the leader they ever owned.
I like money. He likes money. You know, black, white, whatever. I like money. I like green.
What can you provide for me?
Yeah.
That's what he cares about.
I say when I found out he found bankruptcy like that, I was like, damn, nigga, that's black people community. That's frowned upon. You did it. You a millionaire. Like,
But bankruptcy is not a bad thing depending on what you're doing.
Yeah.
And how you're doing it. Because that can help you.
Get the fuck out of situations. I can't afford it. Bankrupt.
That's why people create LLCs. You can't sue me. You can sue the company.
The company ain't got shit.
If I ain't got shit, it ain't got shit.
Right.
And if I put everything in my company name, you can't sue me for shit. I own these shoes. You can have them. That's it.
Yeah, that's for sure. You got a question? You got anything you want to talk about? Anything on your mind?
Man, nah, bro. I just came to smoke a vibe with you.
Oh, that's cool.
Nah, nothing on my mind, brother. I'll take you down a rabbit hole, bro.
Oh, I got you. You can do it off camera.
yeah, man. That shit, trust me. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but some of that shit I believe.
If you don't believe in something, you gonna fall for anything. You feel me? You got any upcoming projects or anything you want to talk about to tell the people?
Space Table.
Space Table? Yeah, I make sure I go check it out, man. The Space Table.
Yeah, link in my bio. I've been a part of that heavy. That's my project, but it's biggest thing we've done so far. And that shit is, to me, I like that way better than making songs. Redoing the episodes. Because I don't have to think too hard. Like, not saying that's a bad thing. I'm talking about, like, I get to bring you, we bring you to the table, and we literally just talk about you. Like how we're doing here.
Yeah.
Playing spades. And what you got going on.
It's who you are as a person and not what you're doing for real. Like who you are. And if you're doing it, you're doing it.
You're doing it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit's moving, bro. And salute to the team, bro.
Yeah, I love to see that.
Yeah. Salute to the team, man. They doing their thing, bro. Everybody's just
teamwork, man.
doing their thing.
They always say teamwork make the dream work. That shit real.
Yeah.
Can't one man run that one country by himself. You need an army. You need somebody. You need
Yeah.
somebody to cut salt, eggs, distant advisors, all that shit. You can't do nothing by yourself, man.
You need 3 people to take over the world.
They said that shit though. That's the real thing. The triangle's strongest triangle. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just the triangle. It's the hardest shit to break, man.
You can do it. You're saying you can do it. It's possible. You can do it. Seen it done.
It's been done.
Seen it done.
Yeah.
But people's egos crash and kill everything.
Yeah.
And everything just subsides and burns. And then, well, it was your fault. It's your fault.
You start blaming and shit instead of looking inside, looking on the outside.
Yep. And nobody wants to be the one at fault.
Nah, yeah, hell no. That shit sucks.
Yep, it does.
Alright, it's your boy Slide Got No Lie.
Shampoo, aka Big Shampoo.
Go ahead and tell me you follow it again.
Man, Boone the engineer. Shit. Boone, Instagram, Boone, BOONE _, the engineer.
Alright, man. Appreciate you coming out, man.
Yes, sir.
Bro, this is love right here.
And button don't.
Yes, sir.